Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. Tuesday show, yeah, it's going to be a double header. We're going to be actually live later on this evening, but we're not even there yet. It's going to be a fun-packed, short, sharp show on this Tuesday. We've got some reports about Marseille president meeting somebody, an agent, on William Saliba's behalf. I'm not sure what's going on there. We're also going to be talking about Edu's interview, but not in a massive, elongated explanation, like the bite-sized version. We've got Arthur Melo. Where's he going? Is he coming to Arsenal? Not sure. We're talking about Yuri Tillemans, Leroy Sané, and Lucas Paqueta, and who else? There's going to be a fun-packed, short, sharp show on this Tuesday morning. Yes, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. Yes, it is now the second day of the week. It's going to vary wherever you are in this world of ours because there's the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. It's going to be a short, sharp show. Actually, I'll try and make it short. But there's going to be so many used components and segments we need to get through on this short, sharp Tuesday show here. But like as usual, we've got the live chat running concurrent, parallel next to me over here. And also we've got this thing down here which says to subscribe. Make sure that you do subscribe to Cannon Fodder. Otherwise I'll come and find you. I'll come and find you if you don't subscribe to Cannon Fodder TV. Sort yourself out, all right? On this Tuesday morning, or evening, or afternoon, wherever you are. I don't know. Anyhow, I think we should probably get into. I'm going to make sure that the live chat is working. I've got my phone running live now. See if anyone come into a live chat. So come to a live chat, and let's see how we get with how far we get with this one. So the first one I actually want to talk about is actually this gentleman here. Surprise, surprise! Yes, an Arthur Melo update video actually is up and coming. Reports via the Express suggest that Edu has reached an agreement with Uwe to sign Arthur Melo on a season-long loan deal. Yeah, long loan deal with an obligation to make the loan permanent next summer. The 25-year-old made just 31 appearances for the old lady, Juventus, last term, and missed out on a move to North London earlier this year. So again, look out for that video. It's going to be my in-depth video. Well, not more than 2 minutes, anyway, at least. Arthur Melo. And also, who else we're going to be talking about? There is a video in the middle, the gentleman in the middle, Yuri Tillemans. Again, it's just so long, this one, man. Yuri Tillemans video also come out later on today. The Gunners remain interested in Yuri Tillemans, but like someone would put it in a they framed it quite well. It's gone cold. It's gone freezing cold. Yeah, also have stored their interest as they explore alternative targets. Tillemans has a year left on his current deal with the Foxes and will be available for a cut price fee, but looks as though Arsenal are heading in a different direction. I tell you what, man. But anyway, that video will also be coming up later on today. I mean, if you wanted to, you come in the live chat. You can actually tell me if you've got any inside information about Yuri Tillemans. I want to hear about it. Don't try and call me. Just send me a text message. And actually, somebody, I think towards the end of the evening show, I kind of caught a glimpse of the message. Send me your WhatsApp number. There is no WhatsApp number. Just send me an email. If you've got anything related to Arsenal, anything you want to tell me or share, just send me an email. There's no WhatsApp number. Well, there is, but it's my personal WhatsApp number, and I'm not about to give that out to anyone. So, yeah. But thank you for asking anyway. And I think if you were asking about the WhatsApp number to talk about more details in regards to the interest or the opportunity for passive income, then I can understand that maybe I might need to have a WhatsApp number. But as only for now, there is only an email address. Okay, but I think maybe I might think about having a WhatsApp number at some stage. But if you're asking about the opportunity for passive income, that opportunity there, send me an email, arsenalrepublic1@gmail.com. And I will feature that video a little bit later on in this short, sharp Tuesday show. Anyhow. The next new segment is Edu, man. Edu, the gentleman on the left side, has a 5-year plan. Yeah, with the interview he did with I'll say the Athletic, because I do rate them as well. But he actually said, with the 5-year plan, it actually started with, all due respect, the plan started really when they decided to change Unai Emery in November of 2019. Edu record. And this is quite long, so you've got to bear with me, okay? He says, in his own words, the idea behind it was to have a coach with a very clear idea, a very clear plan, very clear structure, how he wants to play. From that, we're going to build something together. If you have a coach and it's difficult to read how he plays, it makes life super complicated. When I met Mikkel, I went to his house and we had a great relationship straight away, conversation, ideas, etc. Then I see this guy has a plan, the style, players, characteristics. He has a very clear idea of how he wants to play football, which again helps us to make decisions. I gave the club a 5-year plan. I said to Mikkel and the board, guys, 2022-23 will be the season we're going to be much better. We have to be patient. We need good decisions. We need to be brave. We're going to face some difficult moments with players, agents, etc. That's the plan. Okay, is that it? Is that the 5-year plan? Okay. Edu sees Arteta as central to the project at hand, with the Brazilian's recommendation said to have been key at the time of the Spaniard's most recent contract renewal back in April of 2022. Remember when we lost 3 games? Yeah, back-to-back games. And the last one, I think it was when we lost against Southampton. That's when Arsenal went in. They went in. went in on it, and it offered Mikel Arteta his new contract. And the rationale behind the new deal was to promote the club's current vision and enhance stability as Arsenal eyed key additions over the summer period. It was an important part of the process, Edu revealed. We had discussions where we was okay. Now we're going to face a transfer window. If you want to be a club like Arsenal, for people to see us very organised, well planned, our manager has to be renewed. Because the agents and the players can say, okay, what's happening there? 1 year, 6 months, 3-year contracts? We say, no. He's our coach, he's our manager, and he's going to be here with us for a minimum of 3 years or more. And that's how to avoid any doubts when you're going to sign a player. Arteta's new terms may well have proved pivotal in 2 of Arsenal's signings as they beat away competition from Chelsea to land Manchester again with Jesus and Zinchenko, also formerly by the current Gunners boss, in the mix. The business may not end here for Arsenal, who are now focusing on other targets. Now, I know Edu did not, I repeat, he did not mention players' names who they're actually trying to target. I mean, I was asked questions about Paqueta, wasn't he? And he said, well, listen, for now, I admire the player, but there's nothing concrete. Well, there's not even a discussion. Sorry, sister sent me a message there. But yeah, Edu. I don't know. Does Edu watch Canal 4 TV? Does he watch Canal 4 TV? The only 2 things I'm going to say is this is what happens when you give a coach or a manager time. No matter who the coach and manager is, if you give them time to blossom and nurture a team, this is what can happen. There's an opportunity there. And he said literally they wanted to go in a different direction compared to Unai Emery. Okay, that's fair enough. But one critique is, if you look at what Unai Emery has achieved compared to what we have achieved, let's just say in the next 5 years. Oh, sorry. Let's just compare to the last 5 years, what Unai Emery has achieved and what Mikel Arteta has achieved. Who has achieved more? When given time, and don't get me wrong, I understand it. They said they want to go in a different direction. Okay, it's fair enough. That's what I wanted to say. The other thing I wanted to say is that I did mention that he spoke about a Bayern Munich player, an unnamed Bayern Munich player. And I think he was trying to explain the project, the plan, the 5-year plan, and the agents and the family were saying, no, we weren't talking about the money. And I will say kudos to Edu on this part. It can't be only about the money. You're trying to explain the project, have an invested interest in the project. The money should come last. So he was quite right. There's going to be some players who might fit the paradigm and what they're trying to build at Arsenal, and some players, like he said, literally they're not interested. They're not interested. And kudos to Edu. It can't always be about the money. What happens when we get back in the same situation where players are on a humongous amount of wages, and come the time for us to negotiate whether they're going to stay or go, that's when it becomes a difficult situation to deal with there. So kudos to Edo for actually coming and actually mentioning that there. There's one player there's two players that come to mind, but I'm not going to mention those players there. But I thought that's very, very interesting. He came out with that. There was a lot more to it than that. But I'm sorry. Let me quickly just deal with these things here. I can see this has been a little bit of. Sorry. Actually, I will delete them at a later stage. I do apologize for this. It's silly people just spamming the live chats, and I don't have a moderator, so I'm going to be the moderator for the morning show. Very interesting. I thought interview he gave there. Just a segue here. I'm going to be appearing on another channel, 5 p.m. UK time. Luca AFC. I will leave the link. Actually, I forgot to leave the link in the description box, but I will be on his channel half an hour. A small collaboration appearing on his channel from 5 p.m. UK time. And we're going to be talking about transfers, Edu's interview there, and maybe there's another segment there. But make sure you join me, actually feature, go over, subscribe, and listen to what I have to say on his channel over there. 5 p.m. UK time, Luca AFC. Right, all right. What else was there? There was another new segment. Another new segment. What was it? Okay, what? Oh, right. Okay, yeah. So I'm just trying to remind myself, what is he talking about here? Yeah, actually, just a little appendage to that. Again, I haven't gone into his interview in depth, but he also mentioned. I'm not sure if it was at the beginning or the middle, at the end of the interview, but he said literally when he came over, came back to Arsenal, he said that you know what, we should be building to fight for the club. And actually, he said, I'm not sure what happened, but when I came back, I'm looking at Arsenal thinking, what's happening here? Everyone is just too comfortable. Is everyone okay with that? Nah, that shouldn't be the case. So again, I'm looking at what I've been saying over the last 3 to 4 years, actually 3 years, because that's how long he's been in post. I've been very, very critical, and I think rightly so. You want your club to be doing the best. Come with an elite, a mentality. And with different regimes, different players, different regimes comes with different mentalities. Has it always been the best mentality? Possibly not. Possibly not. But again, kudos to Edu for saying those things there. And again, I haven't gone in any great deep depth or detail about his interview. That I might do that when I'm on Luca's Luca AFC channel at 5 p.m. UK time later on this evening. But yeah, well done to him, man. Well done to him. The other news segment was in regards to our star boy. Where is he? If I can find him. Here he is. The star boy, Edu's on Saka's Arsenal contract. Arsenal technical director has delivered an update on Bukayo Saka's contract with the international now into the final 24 months of his contract. He said, yeah, good. Very good. Everybody's happy. Everybody's happy. All right, good. Yeah. When quizzed about the Hell and Academy graduate extension, he said, it's normal. We're going to sit and put all the expectations in the right place. Our expectations and his family and his agent's expectations, and put everything together. excuse me, the main thing is how he feels. How he feels comfortable with us. He's happy, we're happy. So it's just sit down and find a solution. So again, they have to find a date and a time to sit down to thrash out all these components there. Do you know what? My opinion, like I said over the last, let's say, 2-3 weeks, when I was asked this question about, well, Alex, what's the update on Saka's contract? And I said, well, the way I'm feeling is that he's not going to rush into anything. I get the impression that he's surrounded himself with good people, including his family. He won't rush into anything. I think he'll probably sit tight for the end of this year. We've seen what happens. A lot of players just run down their end of the contracts. Eddie was the latest one. Laka was the latest one to leave on a free. And I think he will do the same. He's not going to rush to sign anything at all unless we hear the next week, 2 or 3 weeks that life is so wonderful at Arsenal and he wants to sign another extension. But I just get the impression that he will not rush into anything. He's going to hold fast, chill, relax, see how this season plays out, and wait until the end of the season before he makes a definitive decision whether to sign a contract extension or to leave Arsenal. And he might well leave Arsenal. And then we come to the next step. I tell you, there's just so much to talk about. So much to talk about. But Leno, God goodness. This one, it is As You Are. Yeah, just in case you missed it, Arsenal and Fulham are close to agreeing a fee for Bernd Leno, according to the Daily Telegraph. The German international is expected to move for around now £8 million. God, my goodness. Down 3 million to £8 million, with reports suggesting he's keen to remain in London. I wasn't aware of that, actually. Leno's position at Arsenal has become even less secure earlier in the summer, thanks to Tina Turner's arrival from New England Revolution. Yeah. Well, I tell you what. I think he has every right to seek playing time elsewhere. It's not going to happen at Arsenal. He's got to bear in mind as well that this year, in November, is going to be the World Cup. So he has every right. I mean, how soon can they get this done? We've got up until the 1st of September. So hold tight for that one. If I have any more information, I'll definitely let you know about our former number 1 goalkeeper in Bernd Leno. There's more, people. There's more. There's more. I kid you not. Where is he? I'll go back to this picture here. The gentleman on the far right now, Leroy Sané. Yeah, no negotiations over Leroy Sané. Also linked forward, Leroy Sané is not expected to leave Bayern Munich anytime soon, according to the Give Me Sports. So there you heard it. You heard it. You hear it. You heard it. Yeah, he's not leaving Arsenal anytime soon. Arsenal, Bayern Munich, begging your pardon. So, but again, if there are any updates, be sure that I will do an update video in regards to Leroy Sané. But as of today, there are no reports of him actually leaving or even negotiating anything with Arsenal. It's a shame. I would have lost my house. Well, I would have lost the house. The house, we don't own the house. If I was a betting man, if I bet the house and Leroy Sané coming to Arsenal, I would have lost my house. I've been doing the live show from the streets, man. And the streets tell no tales, man. They tell no stories, man. All right. And the last news segment, I believe. What's going on here? William Saliba's agent reportedly met the president of Marseille in London on Monday evening. Saliba has been spent season on loan at Marseille and has been linked with a return. So again, is it precarious? It's not precarious. It's interesting. It's very, very interesting there. And as William said, look, shh, keep it to yourself, Alex, man. Keep it to yourself. Don't say anything. I won't say anything. I won't say anything. Okay, sorry about this. Just making sure that move this now. Remove all of them. Remove all of them. Silly people. Anyhow, anywho. Who. They remove these. Got to remove these. Sorry, I got to remove them. Okay, sorry about this, people. Got to remove them. I don't have a moderator that can help me. Nobody's here can help me. That's a shame. It's a shame. People just do silly things, and that's just the way it is, isn't it? Just the way it is. All right. I think we're better go into. Shall we go into live? Are we going to the live? I don't think we're ready yet. I think what we will do, we go into the poll, and the poll that we did is actually within the last couple of hours. Most likely new signing. Choose only one. So who do you think is going to be the most likeliest new signing? I put Lucas Paqueta, Yuri Tillemans, Arthur Melo, or Leroy Sane. We received 470 votes so far. 1 comment and 14 likes. Actually, not bad numbers, man. That's really good numbers. Out in front, we have Yuri Tillemans. Yuri Tillemans on 35%. And then the second place, we've got Lucas Paqueta. 7%, we've got Leroy Sane and Arthur Melo. On 4%. 4% of the subscribers. Yes. All right. Okay. So now let's go into the live chat for the first time and see who has joined us here. I think, let me just quickly see if I can just do. Oh, okay. Here we go. Yeah. So really good morning to you. Says good morning, Alex. Any questions? Is there anything you want to ask me about? Maybe you've got some ideas about these players here. Or maybe you don't. Well, maybe. Do you have any comments, any thoughts? Let me know. Whilst I repeat and remove all these comments here. Can't have that. Can't have this. I'm going to remove that. Here we go. Come on, ready? Any questions? Any discussions? Anything you want to mention? Anything you want to get off your chest? Anything? I want once, going twice. Okay, there's nothing you want to say. All right, fair enough. Okay. All right, let me put this back up. Okay, there we go. Let it refresh. Right. We'll remove this from here. Okay. So, what I'm going to mention very quickly, let me put this back here to remind everyone that they do have the option to subscribe, is that we know next week, I can't believe that we're back in the Premier League action. I can't believe it. Ah, goodness. Is it the 5th, the 4th, the 4th, the 5th? I can't remember. Let's have a look here. Have a look. I think it's the 4th, the 4th, the 5th. Let's have a look. Right, so August the 5th, we are back in Premier League action. The time has gone so quick, man. For me, it's like it's gone, bow, just like that. Crystal Palace, which means we need to be back in action for the live news segments where you're going to be happy to hear that it's not going to be only my face you're going to be seeing, but you're going to be seeing this screen here shared with other contributors. So on Friday, next week Friday, is going to be the return of the Easy Talk, the flagship live show on Canon 4 TV. Most likely we might have to change the listings. Usually it's at 7:30 p.m. But I'll say 8 p.m. But I do need to speak to Ange, the first lady of Canon 4 TV. I'm not sure who she's going to be joined by, but that's going to be the return of the Easy Talk. And then Monday will be the return of the Canon Project every Monday at 5:30 p.m. UK time. I'm also going to be joined by maybe 1 or maybe 2 other contributors, so look out for that as well. But yeah, the time has gone so quick, man. It's gone so quick. Jeez. Anyhow, let me just quickly look on our Twitter feed and see if there's been any comments here. Okay. All right, thank you for that, John. Yeah, all right. Why are you putting that? Why are you sending that to me for, John the Gazer? Yeah, I won't be going to the Emirates Cup on Saturday, unfortunately. No, not for me. Not for me. Okay. All right. So we have just a couple more comments here, and let's see. Chibo, good morning. Says, realistically, how do you think we are actually going to get? Or how far are we? What we're going to do? What we're going to achieve? Or what we're going to finish? If you're saying to me, the transfer window closes now, and we don't get any more signings because the transfer window closed, hypothetically speaking, I just can't get beyond the fact that we still need a defensive midfielder and we still need a backup left back. If the reports are true that I've heard that we're going to be possibly loaning out Nuno Tavares, which I don't think it's possibly true. It might be because we've got now Alexander Zinchenko. We still need a defensive midfielder. We need one more additional striker, minimum, and left back. So 3 additional players. So that'd be 8 signings in this transfer window. But you ask me now how far we're going to get. We won't. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen for us, unfortunately. Who's Arsenal's next possible signing? Well, going by the poll, Ken Cool, I just put out a poll and I actually asked that question. Who do you think is going to be the next possible signing? And I put Lucas Paqueta, Yuri Tillemans, Arthur Melo, Leroy Sané. And Yuri Tillemans is on 75% of the votes on the channel here. So, but who do I think? I'm still going to go against the report I read there about Leroy Sané, who apparently this time there's no communication, there's nothing, there's no negotiations. I'll still pin my vote on Leroy Sané. But Yuri Tillemans, I don't think it's going to happen. The report actually says there from I say 85% correct in their source, delivering the news there, that Arsenal have gone cold on Yuri Tillemans. They're now looking for other alternative targets. So could it be Slavic? I don't know. I don't know. Good morning, Colin. I hope you are well, my friend. I do need your help in moderating. We've had some silly comments in the live chat. It's just anyhow. So you actually say we need 3 quality players: midfield, right back, and a right wing striker. Right. So you've kind of almost agreed with me, or I've almost agreed with you. We definitely need a striker, an additional striker, midfielder. What kind of midfielder? I think again a defensive midfielder. And a right wing striker. Okay. Any names? Do you want to put any names forward? Anyone you think you would be ideal to fit those positions there? My moderator for the morning show says buy merch, subscribe, become a member, and position violate the like buttons. All right, okay, I got you. We are a family that you have to be part of here on Canon Follow TV, and that's coming from Ashley Colin Young, who's our latest moderator. Be careful because Colin doesn't take any prisoners, man. Doesn't take any prisoners. So you've been told by my moderator on the morning show. Behave yourselves. Now, what's your opinion on this manager at present? My position and opinion just hasn't changed. Hasn't changed much. I criticised him for how he berated Ainsley Maitland for just like letting a pass go loose. I think when we were playing against Everton? He came on second half. He was trying to pass the ball. He was playing in the midfield, trying to pass the ball to Marseille, and the ball it floated out for a throw. And Mikel Arteta berated him. I've seen the snippets of All or Nothing, and I just kind of got the impression that he was playing up to the camera, all this stuff about kicking buckets and slamming things on the table and shouting at the players. I thought, you're playing up to the camera, aren't you? And if you're not, then that explains why you clashed with some players. Again, I don't like to go on about, when I played football. I didn't play football at the highest level. The highest level I played was at county level. And from my memory, none of my managers shouted at us. And we were 15, 16 years of age. Maybe that's why. I don't know. But I just didn't like to see Mikel Arteta shouting at Ainsley Maitland. And I was thinking, guy, we're winning. The ball went out. He miscued the ball. He didn't go in any danger area. There's no need to berate him like that. But my opinion hasn't changed about Mikel Arteta at all. When he gets it right, I will say, you know what, the manager did quite well. He got it right. When he gets it wrong, I would say he got it wrong. But my opinion hasn't changed much. I'm neither Arteta in, and I'm not Arteta. I'm just supporting Arsenal. But what's your opinion? I kind of get the impression that you're not an Arteta supporter. 3. Don't know what else to say. Xhaka has got to be out of the starting 11. It's not going to happen, Colin. I know we said it on many occasions, but it's not going to happen. Granit Xhaka is Mikel Arteta's man. He is his main man. I think at one stage, Aubameyang was his main man, and I think he tried everything. He tried to pander to Aubameyang. You know, he was late, and we heard some of it. So it's about Aubameyang's behaviour. He tried to pander to him, and in the end, what happened? But with now Granit Xhaka, I just get the impression that Granit Xhaka is his guy. He's not going anywhere. Not going anywhere. Bedouin has got to have his wants to win too much. Oh dear, we are Arteta on loan. Oh dear. I tell you, Colin doesn't take any prisoners, man. You've got to type the right stuff in the live chat. Colin doesn't take any prisoners. Anyhow, 4CZNZ. Good morning to you. Good morning to you, whoever you are. Thank you. How are we going to get another striker this season? This isn't FM23. How many players you want to bed into the team in one season? Well, again, I look at Liverpool, and you might say, well, how can you make the comparison to Liverpool? I look at Man City, and you might say as well, why? How can you make the comparison with Arsenal and Liverpool and Man City? That's where we want to be, right? Is that not where we want to be? Then you have to be ruthless. You have to come with that elite mentality. Otherwise, you're going to see Arsenal forever be in that position there because we're thinking, we can't get any more players. Oh my goodness. How can you demand another striker? It demands another striker. I look at Gabriel Jesus. I'm thinking the first thing that came to mind is what would happen if a Gabriel Jesus got injured? What would happen? We're not going to get the goals, are we? So we need to go in the market and get another top-line striker. Proven in the Premier League. And I said, for a lot of people to laugh, and Alex, Ivan Toney. I will go for Ivan Toney. He wouldn't cost us a lot of money. He gives something different to us. So you've got to come with that mentality that, you know what, we want this. If we want that, this is what we have to do. For you to get something you've never had, you've had to do something that you've never done before. We've never been ruthless. That's why we've never won the Premier League in 19 years. The recruitment has been absolute rubbish. 19 years and counting. So we've got to change the components. I always give the story about, baking a cake. You bake the cake. The cake is disgusting. What should your mind tell you? Change the ingredients. We've got to change something. I'm saying we need another striker. We need another striker. And that's why I say get the business done early. Don't wait for, we're going to wait for the transfer window to open. Any minute now, Edu, the window's going to open. Let's start negotiating. No. Get it done before then. Speak to the agent. Speak to the players that you want to identify. So come the time, you know what? In the space of maybe 2-3 weeks, within the transfer window, we've got all the players that we've identified. All the positions that's been a problem area for us, like the central defensive position there. 2 weeks in, 1 week in, we've got the player we always wanted. He's at Arsenal. Another striker? We need another striker. We need another striker. Many players bid into one team. If that's what it takes to get to where we want to be, not where we deserve to be. We want to be challenging, winning the Premier League. This is what it's going to take. We have to be ruthless. Ray, also Fan Circle, says, hit those likes, people. Good morning to you, Ray. I hope you're keeping well. Sterling work. Guys, make sure, if you are watching me now, gas on about Arsenal, and it was supposed to be a short, sharp show. Go over. Yes, I want you to go over and subscribe to Arsenal Fan Circle. Now, I don't believe Ray has a way of putting the link. So, Ray, if you want me to put the link into Arsenal Fan Circle into the live chat, because only moderators can do that, send me the link now if you're able to do so in the DM on Twitter, and I'll put it into the live chat here. But go over and subscribe. I do like the content, but unfortunately, most Sundays, I don't like to tune into anything on a Sunday, because I like Sundays just to be for my wife and myself, quality time. Yeah. Okay. Shaka will start less games this season, less than 27. SMS. Dude is a stud. Okay. I'm very sure the present Arsenal team will bring trophies home. I'm so proud of the team, the management, and the fans worldwide. Kenku from Delta State, Nigeria. Kenku, you know what I would say? When I saw, I've got to say that looking at the fans in the stadium of the last 3 games, the following of Arsenal is massive over in the States. I know Africa, we've got a large following over there, but when I look at the supporters in the States, I'm thinking, wow, yeah. But you say that you're proud. We haven't achieved anything yet. We haven't achieved anything yet. So, what are you proud that they've got the signings in? What are you proud of? We haven't achieved anything. It's only a possibility. We're talking about possibilities, but you've got to make sure you position yourself to, make the possibility a reality. So we've not achieved anything yet apart from the 5 signings. Trevor, good morning to you. I hope you're keeping well. Hi, mate. I think we should look elsewhere and forget about Tielemans. I think that's what Arsenal are doing. I think Mikel Arteta probably listens to me. I think he listens to Canal 4 TV, because I've said Tielemans is not a defensive midfielder. Lucas Paqueta is not a defensive midfielder. What do we need? We need a defensive midfielder. But yeah, the report I read, the news segment I read at the beginning of the live show, it says that Arsenal is going cold, and they're looking at alternative targets now. So most likely, we're not going to get Youri Tielemans this side of the transfer window. What else do you say there? Forget about Tielemans. We need something much better in the midfield, and another very good striker to help out Saka. You see, we do need another striker. We need another striker. And you're right. I think, again, as much as I do like Youri Tielemans, he'd be an instant upgrade on Granit Xhaka. Our problem area has majorly been in the midfield. Don't tell me that Thomas Partey is a defensive midfielder. He's not a defensive midfielder. He's a box-to-box midfielder. Yeah? And I think we're trying to ask him to be a defensive midfielder. He's not a defensive midfielder. We do need a different kind of forward. Yes, Alex. Ray, who ideally, I know I'm asking, off the bat, straight off the bat, which striker do you think Arsenal should realistically go in for and most likely get? I've gone for Ivan Toney. I go for him. But who do you think? Shibi says, right, Al? Right, Al? Me, Al. Only my best friends call me Al, man. Okay, right back, Hickey, not happening. Or Lamptey, we featured Lamptey like 3 years ago. Defensive midfielder, I would like a Savic from Lazio. I featured him a few times. Actually, maybe I need to do an update video on him. Right-sided player, a cover for Saka. It's a Gnabry. What's your thoughts? Shivi, Gnabry ain't gonna happen, bro. It's not gonna happen. The wages will be humongous. And like I said at the beginning of the show, I don't want Arsenal to have gotten rid of those players who are on those wages that I can only dream about, for us to only get back into the same situation. So as much as I would love Gnabry, who's one of ours, to come back in Arsenal, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Lamptey, again, I featured him like 3 years ago. Savic is a beast. I don't know. Is Mikel Arteta listening to us? If he is, come on, man. Just call me. And Hickey, it's not happening. It's not going to happen. But yeah, you're right. Actually, cover for Saka. We'll possibly need that. We were hoping it was going to be Nico Pepe. Hasn't materialized. Arsenal are going to give him opportunities, more opportunities. I'm thinking for me, give it to Reece Nelson. Give the opportunity there to Reece Nelson. You know, Pepe said yesterday on his Instagram account, you know, I've changed. I said, what have you changed, man? I've been working all summer. Okay, you need to show that on the pitch. Show it on the pitch. You know, words are words. People believe you by your deeds, by your actions. Show it on the pitch. We have reached the part of the window where we need players to move on before we can add Tielemans, etc. Yeah. Again, Ray, you know, I highlighted two players. Hector Bellerin. Why are we playing Hector Bellerin, who said that he wants to stay at Real Betis? Pablo Mane says he wants to stay at Udinese. Make their loan deals permanent. You know, whatever it takes, just make it permanent. And the funny thing is, this was the other thing I was mentioned about Edu's interview, where he said, sometimes it takes that we have to buy up the player's contract, because the last thing you want is a player who is negative amongst the players, a player who wants to leave Arsenal. So what are we waiting for? What are we waiting for? Hector Bellerin doesn't want to play for Arsenal. He said it on numerous occasions that he's willing to forfeit the last bit of his wage, which is like 4.7 million pounds. So, but why are we giving this guy an opportunity? Far rather have a youngster from the under-23s who can play on the right-hand side there. But we're giving it to Hector Bellerin. Worse still, I'm sorry, with the captain's armband. He doesn't want to play for Arsenal. But yeah, you're right. You know, we've got like 5 incomings. Well, we've got 5 across the line now. Let's see some outgoings. And I want to see Hector Bellerin literally still only age 27. Let him go and be with Real Betis. Lucas Torreira, where is he? He's in Italy. Sending photos. He doesn't want to be with Arsenal. Pablo Mari doesn't want to be with Arsenal. Get the business done. Get it done. But I think, Ray, you're right. We've reached the pinnacle point now where we need to equal those 5 incomings now with some outgoings now. That's right, Alex. Our current Force 14 as a mascot. We cannot rely on him as backup. I would say he's a mascot. Is he a mascot? They're probably a little bit harsh. But we need an additional striker. We need another striker. Again, here's a reminder from everyone, please. Like, subscribe, become a member. Violate that like button. Violate? Just press it. Just press it. If pressing it means to violate, then yeah. Okay. Buy for the merch. It's a must, people, says our moderator for the morning show here. God. Morning, Dance, the enforcer. He says, Alex, who would you like instead of Tielemans? I think I've said it before. Savage. And if we can't get Savage, let's listen. The photo that sticks in my memory is a photo of Mohamed El Neni. I think maybe he was captain in the game against Chelsea. A photo of him. What's he doing? He's taking off the armband. Yeah. And giving it to Martin Odegaard. Give Mohamed El Neni that position there as central defensive midfielder. If Lucas Torreira has made it clear he doesn't want to play for Arsenal, he would be our ideal central defensive midfielder. Get rid of him. Give the position there to Mohamed El Neni. Give the guy more game time. So I would say Mohamed El Neni as the person who should be our central defensive midfielder, who's proven. If not, I'll probably say Savage. That's who I would say. But what about yourself? What about yourself, Des? I think it would be better if we get Arthur. Well, Arthur, listen out for the video later on. There's a video coming later on. I spoke about him at the top of the show, didn't I? That Nunes from Portugal would be a great DM. Really? Do you know who I think would be an absolute beast as our CDM, central defensive midfielder, would be Onana. Onana, oh my goodness, at 6'10" tall. No, exaggerate. The guy reminded me of a young Patrick Vieira. Raw, hard as nails, man. I was thinking the guy gives no quarter. The physicality, man. Oh my goodness. Get Onana. Go for Onana. But I don't know. Edu, the phone's not ringing, man. I'm not expecting Arteta to call me, but Edu, at least give him the call, man. It was a dial-up phone. I'm only coding. I'm only joking. Partey and Savage pairing would be levels up for Arsenal. an instant upgrade on Granit Xhaka. I definitely agree on Ivan Toney would want the move to our club. Would not cost us much. Wouldn't cost us a lot. I think from his previous club, I can't remember, was it Peterborough? They paid £10 million for him. He wouldn't cost us a lot. It wouldn't cost us a lot of money. There's Bring It McLeod. Izagi, good morning. Says, one up, bro. Alex, question. Do you think we can't get rid of players because we pay players too high and other teams won't won't pay their wages? Yeah, that's the crux of the matter, isn't it? I mean, I don't know how much Pablo Mali is on. I probably need to do some research on that situation there with Pablo Mali, but he has said that he wants to stay at Udinese. Hector Bellerin is a different kettle of fish. He said a long time ago that he wants to leave Arsenal. He wants to leave Arsenal. But you're right. The fact of the matter is, and that's why I say, you don't do the business when you sold a player. You do the business when you've brought the player. That's when you've done the business. And then all the silliness about, oh my goodness, we've got to bump up the wages. Why? Just bear in mind, what's going to happen further down the line? What's going to happen further down the line? This is what happens further down the line. We find it very, very difficult, to pass a player on, because other teams thinking, you pay this much of money per week for this player? Are you crazy? Yeah, we were crazy. I just don't get it, man. I just don't get it. Yeah, I think we've spoken about him as well. Norton Coffee, yeah, right back. Again, they got a youngster there. Yeah, far rather than give it another opportunity to a player who said he wants to leave, give it to a youngster, an under 23's player who's been with us for the longest time, who's been waiting and crying out, "Mommy, Daddy, I want to play in the first team." Your mind should tell you that. The player's told you that he wants to leave. You want to leave? All right, you can go. Meanwhile, we're going to play this player until you leave. Come on. Peace out. Have to work. Great show, Alex. Thank you for that, Colin. Show your law. Minimum support of people and violate that like button. Colin, have a great day. I'll speak to you later. I agree on Savage. Amit, it's been the longest time. I guess maybe it's work related. How come El Neni is at the club? Because he's a good player. He must not be sold. No. We try get Kante from a Chelsea. Are you serious? No, not Artemelo. And we need and Kuku for a beast for a striker, or a beast of a striker. I'm not sure how much he'll cost us, to be honest. We ain't buying Tony. What have you done for Brentford? Well, I'm thinking it from this perspective. I think he scored 16 goals across all competitions there. You need a plan B. When plan A ain't working, you need a plan B. Ivan Toney will give us a plan B. So he scored and he scored more goals than Lacazette across all competitions last season. So, yeah. As much as possible. I'm hoping as much as possible. Please. Hey. Come on, as much as possible. Sorry about this, people. I just need to do this very, very quickly. As promised, I'm going to put this into the live chat generated from Ray of Arsenal Fan Circle. And pow, there it is. So make sure that you do go over and subscribe to Arsenal Fan Circle. Here is the link for Arsenal Fan Circle. I mean, there's no fancy images or anything there. There's only the link for you to press and to subscribe to Cannon 40 TV. Now, I want to see my friends, the Arsenal Fan Circle, reach the 1,000 subscriber mark. I think they're on like 400 and something subscribers. And I know I've spoken to Ray on quite a few occasions, and he said to me, well, actually, Alex, it's not about the numbers for us. We're just trying to create a community. But with a community, don't you have numbers of people? But anyhow, the point I'm trying to make is I want everyone who's watching now to go over and subscribe to Arsenal Fan Circle now. The link is right there. It's very simple. Click the link, go over and subscribe. Do the right thing, please. All right. We have a close affiliation with Arsenal Fan Circle. I met Ray 4 years ago, the host of Arsenal Fan Circle. Alternative content, be it on a Sunday evening, actually Sunday afternoon, because Ray lives out in the States. So go over and subscribe. Do the right thing. You heard me? Right. US tour, leave Bellerin at home, should have taken coffee. Would have been a good try for exactly. Like Waters, what's the name? Rural Waters, the centre back who played for us against Nuremberg. Wonderful experience. But no, we want to flog a dead horse. Let you know, Hector Bellerin have another chance and another chance. No, he said that he wants to leave Arsenal. So give that opportunity to somebody else. Coffee would have been a good alternative. I just don't get it. I don't get it. Right. For a short show, with like 7 minutes short of 1 hour, I don't believe this. I don't believe. So just a couple more, and I'm going to wrap up this show here. I do have things to do, people. Don't you know? To move forward, we need to ditch the deadwood. Hi, Marnie, Bedouin, AZ McNars. Who's that? Oh, the hierarchy needs to pull up there for their socks and start moving players out as soon as possible to free up positions and funds. Brilliant. Brilliant. Oops, what's happened there? Ah. Oh my goodness, what's happened to... Oh, right, okay. Right. Okay, thank you for that. I'll just do it live on air. Just going to be doing it live on air. Okay. Right, so that is that. Finish here. Remove this and get into this to get into that. I believe... Oh, what's happened here? Sorry about this. Oh, there we go. Party and Baguetta. Okay, here we go. We have come to an end on this Tuesday show over here. It's supposed to be a short, sharp show, and I'm going for almost an hour. My goodness. Oh, goodness. Well done. Well done. Thank you to you. Thank you to you. I don't have any time, unfortunately, to repeat the news of the news segments. I will try and do it this evening. Remember, I'm going to be on Luca AFC channel. I think what I'll do, let me leave his link as well. Can I find it somewhere? Can I find it somewhere? Anybody? Give me a second. Okay, here we go. Is that it here? Is that it? It is it. Yeah, here we go. There's so much work to do live on here. Goodness. Right, so I'm going to be on a Luca AFC channel, a short show. Well, I'm going to be in there for half an hour. I can't manage more than that. But this is another channel that you is just silly, very, very silly. Where is it? Put it here. Put it up here. Okay, here we go. So this is Luca's channel link. Again, I'm going to be on his channel doing appearing for like maybe half an hour, maybe less. We're going to be talking about Edu's interview as well as the transfers. So join me on his channel, 5 p.m. UK time. It'll be interesting, but I want to see a lot of you come into live chat, ask us questions, ask Luca questions. Don't ask me questions because you asked me enough questions on Canon 42. But go over there, 5 p.m. UK time. I will be appearing on his channel, doing a small collaboration, a tiny little collaboration, small collaboration. All right, I believe that we have come to an end on this show. I don't like doing shows beyond an hour, and we're going to be cutting this one short, 4 minutes short of an hour. Anyhow, make sure that you do subscribe. It says it all the way down there. And thank you to you for coming into the live chat and making this show, the Tuesday morning show, very, very interesting indeed. Yes, very interesting. Edu's interview, man. Yeah, Saka, is he going to stay? Don't know. I'm not sure. Arthur Meno video will come up later on. Yeah, Leroy Sané will come up later on. Who else I said will come up later on? Yuri Tillemans will be coming later on as well. Pre-recorded videos there. But until then, this has been Canon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world.